So Andrew Tate, back in the States. Oh, it's a bar. Yo, he should put that in a song, bro. I think that shit would be kind of hard. Yeah, he's back in Florida, and I think the first thing he did was go on my favorite podcast, the PBD podcast. Listen, guys, if you're a fan of PBD, I'm right there with you. But it is a bit of a comedy podcast. You gotta admit, you know what I mean? If you love, you gotta love all of them. That's the thing about, PBD and Grant Cardone is like, you can't just love one thing. You gotta love everything about him. You gotta accept everything. So accept these, my commentary on this fool. You know what I mean? Because look, I love that he's a great salesman. I love that he scams people, you know what I mean, with his shitty insurance job. And I love that he's hilarious and embarrassing and he doesn't know it. And yeah, and I love Andrew Tate for the same fucking reasons, bro.
Oh, shit, God damn it, son of a bitch.
God damn it.
Okay, did we get all that? Okay, now we got to do for the English as a second language Spanish-speaking audience.
Ay, Dios mío.
Oh. God damn. Okay, we got
bleh.
that. What do we got here? Oh, it's PBD.
Oh, it's PBD.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's one of my favorite
IDK,
YouTubers.
it's PBD, my BFF.
Check in with what his little is up to.
Did you
ever think you would make it?
Guys, I love this song, bro. I love this song.
I just said it was what you did of me. Yeah, you did I meant for me. Let me drop it from what you
Did you
ever think you would make it?
No.
I just said it was what you did of me. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this scene right here makes me laugh so hard because if you saw the Tony Robbins and PBD episode, PBD gave Tony Robbins a Batman statue. Tony Robbins showed up in a helicopter. You see? The helicopter? That's the helicopter he showed up in. It gave him a Batman statue, a life-size Batman statue. PBD had a Batman and Joker statue. He kept the Joker statue like the psycho he is, and he sent Tony Robbins, this big head fuck right here, home in the helicopter with a life-size Batman statue. Might have shipped it to him. I'd like to think that Tony Robbins left that interview carrying the Batman under his arms. That's how I like to think about it. You can call me a hater, say whatever you want about me. I think it's fucking hilarious. And this is what I'm talking about. Hilarious and embarrassing. It's the best, dude. It's the best podcast on the fucking planet, dude.
Let me drop a verse. Hey, baby.
But I tell you what, I wouldn't dare listen to a full episode unless he's got Alex Jones.
Hey, let me drop a verse on this. Here we go. Here's my verse.
Daddies are more stronger than mommies.
Okay, so it's episode 555.
Damn, Pat, you look tired, bro. You look tired.
Congratulations,
the one
man.
and only
Whoa. Hey, what is this, a one-way street, man? I said congratulations. Congratulations, and
Show me the proof, dumbass.
So it's episode 555.
and we
with
still alive.
Oh, wow. You got the gematria going on with the 555.
One and only Andrew Tate. We did it once.
Who?
The first time I think was in Madrid. Second time was in Romania. Third time is in the
jail.
States.
Oh,
He's in the
right.
flesh. He's
Right,
here on
sorry.
the set.
You're sitting there jerking off the porn and watching
I'm
fucking
not.
sports.
Nah, dude, we're not jerking off to porn. We're jerking off to the shit that you're typing to us. Because, you know what's funny? Yo, scratch that. I didn't say any of that. Listen, the funniest thing about Andrew Tate, this dude's the biggest fucking freak on earth. He admitted that he would be the one typing to the dudes that are watching the girls. He's the one typing to them and making them come, dude. So, yeah, that's who you fucking follow, dude. You follow this freak, dude. This bald, retarded freak, dude.
With
No.
Dave,
Hey, imagine getting stuck in a Romanian jail for 6 months. Couldn't be me, brother.
what's his name?
Portnoy.
Dumbass. Dave Dumbass.
Yeah, Portnoy is fucking, yeah.
You're
Give
jerking
that
off
guy
over
a break,
porn.
man.
So I'm saying your capability of a man as
But aren't you a pimp? Aren't you the...
a man in
Right.
all realms, your
Oh, go ahead.
capability as a man reduces the amount of time you need to spend there.
I love this show. PBD, PBD and the boys. Adam, Vinny, the old man. I can't remember his name. It was
Tom.
What the fuck? What does this have? 1.6 million views in one day.
Oh, damn.
This is 3.5 hours. I think the
Yikes.
full name of the PBD show is Time You Can't Get Back with PBD. Time is a finite resource with PBD, it should be called. But anyway, this is
Hey, but at least you're learning about business. You know what I mean? At least you're learning about business.
Andrew Tate. I guess that's why he's very popular on the internet.
Yeah.
1.6 million views.
He's very popular on the internet.
And Andrew Tate is a very committed self-promoter. And all through this interview, he's like, I'm a warrior out here. I am fighting a war. Everybody's coming for my little ass. Everybody's coming for my little British ass. I'm out here fighting. People want to stop me. They will not stop me. I'm going to the top. I'm a champion. All this crap,
Did you ever
know.
think you could
And
make
I
it?
remember when this guy was like really trending on what Google? I don't know how to finish what I was just saying. When he was really trending on Google, I was like, what the hell is this? I guess I got to do a video about this for click reasons. And the thing I know about Andrew Tate, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that I could prove in court, airtight
He's a
case,
homosexual.
is that the revolutionary cause that Andrew Tate is fighting for is getting little kids' credit card numbers.
Right.
That's for certain.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely 100% on that. I don't know if you guys know this. I don't talk about my personal life a lot on this channel, but I was a little kid at one time. Okay, that's private. That's private. Do not clip this.
Yeah, don't
I was a
tell
little kid
anybody.
at one point. I had a picture of a Lamborghini. I said to other kids, look at this. I wanted one of those. And if there was a grown man pulled up in a van and said, hey, I can teach you how to get one of those if you buy my arbitrage course.
If you drive up,
What the f***? If you buy my drop shipping course, you can have that picture. Also get in the van. I'd probably be in. I'm not going to lie. And you know, nowadays, people just want... People really need something to fight for. People need something to fight for. Okay? This is just cause. If there's a little kid out there, credit card number unobtained, if I can change the life of one child by convincing him to get his mom's credit card number, give it to me. It really makes it all worth it.
Give it
okay?
to me.
It really makes it...
Everybody's doing their thing.
Not me.
Nobody's paying attention to what's going on. And then all of a sudden, Andrew and Tristan Tate are on a flight on their way to
Look how excited PBD is.
Florida. They haven't tweeted
That's a weird lead up to that. Hey, everybody's minding their own business, you know, going to CVS, getting a Celsius, going to the doctor,
Next thing you know, Andrew Tate's back in town and you gotta hide your children.
going to Honduras, getting a Carhartt jacket. And then the next thing you know, Andrew Tate took a flight somewhere. Wait, what? Guy took a flight somewhere. You could just say that. Yeah, the guy took a flight. Well, where did he go? Somewhere. Who cares?
who cares?
Some internet weirdo took a flight somewhere. Okay, let me tell you this.
Okay, let me tell you this.
Billions of years ago, some molecules replicated. That slowly evolved over millions of years into some multicellular life. Eventually formed four-legged organisms. Over millions of years that turned into primates. Eventually evolving into Homo sapiens and now modern human beings. All that to bring us here, Andrew Tate got on a plane. We'll be right back.
Oh my God. The news is you land in Florida. Everybody sees the video.
Oh, thank
when
God.
that happens,
Okay.
the great governor of Florida, which is one of the reasons why we moved here,
Praise
he does a
God.
great job running the state. He was asked
Absolutely.
about you. This is what he had to say. Rob, if you can play the clip.
Come on, Rob. Let's go. Go ahead.
No involvement in that. I read about it through the media. Clearly, the federal government has jurisdiction, whether they want to rebuff his...
Okay, this guy is a puke, many say, but man, they're doing him dirty on the audio here. His already irritating voice. Let's get
Yeah, I
the
feel
treble
like-
all the way up on that.
I feel like they just got that dude doing bitch work out here now.
No bass. And then let's get a hissing sound in the background.
But
Okay?
the reality is no, Florida is not a place where you're welcome.
Whoa!
with that type of conduct in the air. I don't know
Why?
Hey, Ronnie D, man. What the hell are you thinking? There's children walking around Florida who haven't yet been scammed into dropshipping courses. What the hell are you thinking, you son of a bitch? You goddamn you to hell. You get one of these, and...
Generally speaking, Chinese people look Chinese.
That rhymes.
Isn't the whole point of democracy innocent until proven guilty? I've yet to even have a trial, let alone a conviction. I've never even been tried. After 3 years, I've never been to trial. All those times I'm walking in and out of court, I've never had a trial. And communism, as we've understood it and tried very hard to fight against for so long, the basic premise is that you find the man and then find the crime. Is that not exactly what Ron DeSantis just promised to all of his constituents?
It is.
It's not.
I do really like this. It seems like his definition of political and economic crap is very zoomed in to his unique life experience, you know? The whole point of democracy is innocent till proven guilty. You know, Plato, Socrates, all these motherfuckers, they wrote about this, you know? If you read that stuff, they're like, hey, if you catch some charges for doing scams and crimes on the internet, you should be able to pay an attorney. Try to get you out of it. Alexis de Tocqueville, or whatever the hell that goddamn guy's name was, he wrote about this many years ago, many centuries ago. He wrote, Shopify should not just be able to kick you off.
Yeah, he made it happen.
If you go down to the mall in Miami and walk around, you're going to walk past 30% of people with convictions. You're going to walk around.
Okay, the part about Miami, that is true.
I'm out in Miami, ho.
And then you can talk about,
I will.
you know, if this is the universe, if this is your own hard work, if you're divinely protected, if it's fate, all of these things. But for some reason, I seem to be very competent and very lucky. And when you're both of those things,
At tricking babies on the internet.
You're a little baby.
I promise you, the chance of me ever considering him as a human being ever again is fucking zero.
Really?
I don't give a fuck about Dave.
Really?
I couldn't care less.
Give him a break.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
What's this one here, by the way, Rob?
Wow.
That's Dave Portnoy. This is Ben Shapiro.
Let's go to Shapiro. So,
Oh, little Ben.
Shapiro.
One second. One second. I'm Ben.
Together.
Listen,
I
let me
said
tell you
you
about
should
Ben
have
Shapiro.
you on.
I'm not even going to read Ben's crap. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear Ben's crap. Let me tell you about Ben Shapiro.
Finally, I can agree with Tate on something.
Oh, boy. Oh, man. I'm really worried about Ben Shapiro. I'm really worried about it. I looked at his YouTube numbers. Not looking great.
Yeah.
Not looking great. You know, he's out there every day like, everyone should wear slacks. Or whatever the hell he's talking about. You know, and he's telling his
Yeah, what the fuck is Ben Shapiro talking about these days? You know?
probably largely elderly audience that they shouldn't get Social Security checks. Or whatever the hell he's doing on there. I don't know how he's going to compete with whatever the hell this crap is. With all these guys out here going like this. Oh, that poor goddamn guy. You know, he's in some kind of weird karmic, some kind of...
I think he's in a cult, dude. I think that's what it is. I think Ben Shapiro's in some cult. You know, I'm not sure which. Just
weird karma samsara loop where he's like publicly
yeah, he's just like a geek in every incarnation. He's just
living high school or something. Everybody's bullying his ass. Bill Burr is like, that guy's a little twerp or whatever.
Yeah.
Now this guy's like, that guy's a little nerd. Poor guy thought if he made a bundle of money, everything would be okay. Now he's just publicly getting bullied from every angle.
Guy's a nerd. Dweeb.
Somebody needs to help him, you know. I think it's time for him to pull a Mark from Facebook, come out with a chain.
Yeah.
I'm cool now. Hey, what's up, hot dogs?
It's me, Ben.
I'm cool now. And anyway, on today's episode,
We'll
be covering why bringing a briefcase to school is cool.
and why you should get married when you're 13. Hey, wait, where you going? Come back.
On the conservative
Ben
side,
Shapiro's not a family guy. Ben Shapiro's a warmonger who, if he got sent to war himself, would piss his little pants, sitting it down and spend the last 10 years
Give him a break.
advocating for big, strong men to go die in ditches while he sits at home collecting money. Ben is a warmongering piece of shit. He's not a family guy. Ben's actually a bad person. And I'm saying that genuinely. I don't
Family Guy. He looks nothing like Peter. You know what I mean? I don't know why.
usually.
Broken clock, you know, this broken clock situation here.
No,
Yeah, big deal. You don't like Ben. You think Ben Shapiro's retarded? Big.
it's me. I'm the bad guy.
Calm down,
You know,
man.
Kissinger. He's Kissinger, I believe.
Henry Kissinger, yeah.
He said a whole bunch of negative shit about me. Wasn't he pro-Iraq war? Wasn't he pro-war?
I think you
Kissinger?
got the wrong guy.
I don't know the exact schematics of it. But
I don't think it's Henry Kissinger.
Motherfucker's dead, dude.
There are literal warmongers who are begging for people to be blown to pieces, then tweeting that I'm the bad guy.
What did Kissinger say about you?
Oh, something like I'm bad and I shouldn't.
Kissinger's dead.
I don't know. Maybe I got the wrong name.
Adam Kissinger or the old Kissinger?
I don't know.
You see PBD, he's dead.
Kissinger.
Yeah. Oh,
he's dead.
Oh, no,
Henry
Kissinger is dead. No,
That's pretty good. They get a little mixed up about Henry Kissinger there. You know, but I love PBD. He's like, that guy's dead, I think. Yeah. I think that guy is dead. It would be funny if it was Henry Kissinger. Gets into some internet feud with Andrew Tate. I paid the $50 for his course. Won't let me off the recurring payments.
I want my money back for that dropshipping course.
There's a bunch of little kids back there. It's all little kids. All the information on there you could just find on YouTube. I want my money back. He said I'd make enough money to buy a Lamborghini. It's an interesting rhetorical attempt that he's doing here. You know, he's like, why are people so focused on me when there's like a mass murderers, you know, out here, all out here bombing people? You know, that's true. All those people, including Ben Shapiro, should be in jail. They should be all in jail, you know. But if, you know, the stuff that Andrew Tate is being investigated for, if they, you know, I would say that stuff is probably prison worthy too, you know. This is a very, like, Andrew Tate needs to stop hanging out with little kids so much because this is a little kid tactic.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, you try this when you're a teen. Hey, look, I know I got caught skipping school and eating oranges in that park.
But
whatever the hell I was doing. But what about those kids who were at that party where there were drugs? You know, I just think we need to put this in perspective. And then your parents are like, right, but you're still in trouble. You know, and then you go, right. That's a fair point.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no,
Henry
Kissinger is dead. No, I want to make sure we. Kissinger was a very heavyweight guy.
Well, he died in 23.
Which, by the way, you're right. Yeah. Kissinger was
the confusion in the room, guys.
A guy that caused war a lot.
Oh,
but you may be talking about Adam Kinzinger.
Is he pro-war?
Adam Kinzinger's not going to be a fan of yours.
No, for sure.
Okay. So let's be professionals. Can everyone stop being emotional and calm down? Let's be professionals.
Calm down.
Whoa, bro. All right, bro. Chill.
No.
We're the ones being emotional, Andrew.
No.
Hey, we're the hey, man, calm down. Quit going like this.
I'm a perfectly stable individual.
Calm down.
Wouldn't it be truly treasonous if the story of World War II wasn't even true? What if there's another story to World War II?
Here we go.
Is it true,
Here we
the
go.
story that we know? The version of events that we know? Hitler's just crazy and he just lost his mind. I'm asking questions because in my world, I understood that Victor.
I love the I'm just asking questions bit. I love that.
Winners write the history. Winners write history. Winners are always the good guys. Loser was always the bad guy. Loser had no point of view at all.
Okay,
the winner
PBD?
had all the right thing, and they were doing all the right things. So I'm just asking you,
What's
if
PBD
this
think
war
about
is
this?
what's shaping the modern world, and it is bringing on the ideology which is going to lead to the extinction of the white race, isn't it important we find out if the story we're told is even true? So let me apply this to modern time. But the Hitler story, the World War II story, is black-white, because that's how the winners want to write it. And that's how it always goes when the war is over. And
Okay. No real response from who would be the adult in this room? Adam? No response.
Yeah, no
for
pushback.
No real response
on
from any quote adults unquote in the room. And this is the Tate contribution to society. What the hell? How is that pronounced? How do you say that? Society. This is the great Tate contribution to society. Is making the already difficult job of parenting way harder. I remember reading a story on some website about how teachers in the UK are like having to deal with these little kids. These little tweens who now have a Tate attitude. They have to give them timeouts or whatever. But this is the effect, you know. You're a parent. You have all these weird charges on your credit card now. You come home from work and your kid waddles up to you. You know, and he's doing like World War II revisionism. And you're like, okay, great. I have to deal with this because of the iPad. Thanks, Andrew Tate. I'm going to be on the phone with MasterCard or whatever for the next 2 days.
Right.
And I have to explain World War II now. Thank you.
didn't 50 Cent sing that he was a pimp? Why is he not in jail? There's a video of 50 Cent on YouTube saying he's a PIMP. Is he locked up? No. Videos aren't real, right? So none of this stuff is real. It's just
that's a drop.
I love that. Videos aren't real.
Videos aren't real.
They're not? Okay.
Show me the proof, dumbass.
How about a light topic? We've been too heavy. Let's talk Epstein a little bit.
Videos aren't real.
Oh man, you guys are hilarious.
Speaking
of the Mossad.
Oh my God.
And you could just have one person on a flight log. Videos aren't real. And the person who did the genuine crime will be ignored, lied by omission, and they'll just mention the one guy who caught a flight once. Videos aren't real. This is a consideration as professionals. You have to sit down and go, how can our enemy, it's chess.
Exactly.
I'm going to make this move to attack my enemy. How can he attack me?
Look, guys, Andrew Tate isn't right no matter how loud he talks, guys. All right? Just because, you know.
After the move has been made. Videos aren't real. Telling you that Pam and Cash, as professionals, are sitting there going, they're going to ignore 99.8% of this, and they're going to take that 0.2%.
Okay, this part's kind of stupid right here. They go into Epstein files stuff. Vinny loves this. This is Vinny's favorite.
Yeah, it's because they know their boys are on the fucking list, dude.
The thing, he's like, ooh, I'm Vinny. I'm Vinny, and
videos aren't real.
Vinny's really into this, you know, and Andrew Tate is like, you know, this is really a chess game. This is real politique crap. This is a chess game. I've been kind of watching this, and I don't know if this is a chess game. It seems like some other kind of game, maybe like Kirby or Roller Coaster Tycoon. What's another stupid game? They get that game where you're a goose, maybe? Because I watched this whole thing, and this lady came out, high up lady. And she's like, we got him. We got the documents we promised. Then they got all these Twitter weirdos to walk around the White House like, oh, we got him. And then they opened them and there's like nothing in there. So it's either like they're
that was kind of like
straight up.
That was kind of like a spit in the face, bro. The whole Epstein release. That shit was fucking
doing a joke on their fans. They're straight up.
She spit on them.
Ming on their fans. Or they were just like, yeah, we said we'd do this. I don't know. Do we have some papers around here? Put them in a binder or something. I don't know. What do you think we should do? I don't know. I have a really long CVS receipt. Yeah, put that in there. Put that in there and give one of those Twitter people one of these.
Boom.
And then give them one of these.
Well, there we go, guys. A beautiful another one.
A gorgeous another one where we...
These guys are BFFs. Love them both. Complete freaks. PBD, Andrew Tate. Best friends for life, dude.